This story is presented by the YouTube channel Untold Stories 0.4. He walked into the Route 66 diner with his club like it was any other midday stop. Engines cooled outside. Leather creaked. Laughter hung in the air. Then the waitress approached his table and stopped. Her eyes locked onto the serpent patch on his vest. Her breath caught. The glass of water trembled in her hand. "You okay, ma'am?" the biker asked, half smiling. Her voice came out thin. I think you're my family." A chuckle rolled through the table, until she pulled a silver necklace from beneath her uniform. The room went silent. The biker's smile vanished. The necklace was identical to the one he wore. Same chain. Same dent. Same tiny engraving hidden on the back. A necklace that was never meant to exist alone. The Thursday sun beat down as Ava Merrick worked her shift at the Route 66 diner. She had done this job for years. Pouring coffee, wiping counters, surviving on tips and routine. Engines thundered into the lot. 12 Harleys. Iron serpents. Every customer felt it. The air changed. One man stood out. Older. White beard. Eyes hidden behind dark glasses. He sat alone, calm. Heavy with presence. Ava brought water. When he removed his sunglasses, her chest tightened. Green eyes. The same mossy green she saw in the mirror every morning. His gaze dropped to her necklace. "Where did you get that?" he asked, voice rough like gravel. "I've always had it," Ava said. He stood so fast the booth scraped the floor. "Please, can I see it?" Her hands shook as she placed it in his palm. He opened it. Inside was a faded photo. On the back, an inscription only one man alive knew. His knees buckled. "Oh God!" His voice broke. "It's you." Tears filled his eyes. "My name is Damon Callahan. They call me Ghost." Ava's heart pounded. "No. I was adopted. I was abandoned." Ghost shook his head slowly. "You were stolen." Another biker stepped closer. "Ghost, is it really her?" Ghost held up the necklace. "I gave her this before she turned 3. No one else knew the words engraved inside." He pulled a worn photograph from his wallet. A toddler. Green eyes. Her eyes. "You were born May 15th in Phoenix," Ghost said softly. "Your mother, Christina, loved you, but she was sick. Addiction took her. When you were 3, I filed for custody. While I was out of town, she took you. A month later, she overdosed." Ava's legs felt weak. "You were found alone in a playground," he continued. "By then, you'd already been adopted. Records sealed. You vanished." "I never stopped looking," Ghost said. He pulled out a battered notebook. Pages yellowed with time. Bus stations. Shelters. Hospitals. Every lead. What kind of father gives up? Silence filled the diner. Even the loudest biker looked down. "Your grandmother never stopped either," Ghost whispered. "She lives 10 minutes from here." The pale blue house hadn't changed. The door opened. An elderly woman stood frozen. Then her knees gave out before her words did. "Ava," she whispered. "My baby." Ava collapsed into her arms. Inside, photographs lined the walls. One sat in the center. A green-eyed toddler. "I kept you in the middle," Eleanor said. "So you'd never be lost." She opened a wooden box. Baby shoes. A knitted blanket. A sweater with a birthday frosting stain. "Your second birthday," Eleanor smiled through tears. Outside, Ghost pointed to a red and black Harley. The tank read, AVA. "I bought it 20 years ago," he said. "I never stopped believing you'd ride with me." A shed held hundreds of flyers. Maps filled with pins. Missing reports. "I couldn't throw any of it away," Ghost said. In the backyard, a mural showed a little girl on her father's shoulders. Arms wide, smiling. "The happiest day of his life," Eleanor whispered. At the clubhouse, Ghost lifted a black vest. "A support cut," he said. "We lost 24 years. Today we start again." He placed it on Ava's shoulders. "Welcome home." The crowd erupted. Ghost handed her a red helmet marked AC. Ava mounted her bike beside him. The sun dipped low over the desert road. "How does it feel?" Ghost asked. Ava smiled through tears. "Like I've been lost my whole life." And finally turned around. Ghost shook his head. "You didn't turn around." He nodded toward the road ahead. "You came home. Some roads don't lead forward. They lead you home." Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Untold Stories 0.4 for more emotional, real-life inspired stories.